So you may have been warned before to not eat apple seeds. The reason is because apple seeds contain a small amount of cyanide. So I've eaten apple seeds my whole life, but I've always wondered about it. So today I wanted to test if there really is cyanide in apple seeds. So I bought a cyanide testing kit online, and I wanted to test how much cyanide is really in apple seeds compared to just tap water. Okay, here are our apple seeds. Let's crush them first and then test them and see how much cyanide I'd get when I drank the apple juice. There we go. Squeeze out the poison. You can see the seeds squeezing out right there. Okay. Let's open it up. Okay, I want that apple seed juice. Okay, so that's what I want right there. Let's see how much cyanide is in this. Okay, so I'm going to squirt some water on this. Okay, then I'm gonna suck all this back up as best I can. Okay, shall we see if there's any cyanide in our apple seeds? So this is my control here. We know that this one shouldn't have cyanide in it. So it should be white according to this chart here. So this is the strip colors. So this is greater than 10 parts per million. White down here is less than 0.1 parts per million. The highest amount that you should have in your water is 0.2 parts per million. So here's my tap water one. You can see that it is white. So it looks like there's no cyanide in my drinking water, that's good news, huh? Okay, for the moment of truth now. Uh-oh, that immediately turned blue, wow. Wow, I didn't expect that. Looks like I've been eating cyanide my whole life. Look at that, that's pure blue. Okay, on our test chart here, that is dark blue. I'd say that's greater than 10 parts per million. Wow. Okay, so this test kit, it had two methods to test. You can look at the strip, and then after about 15-30 minutes, you can also look at the color of the cuvette, and you can see it's just dark blue. So we know for sure this has more than 10 parts per million of cyanide in it. I know that around 270 parts per million of hydrogen cyanide is enough to be lethal. So this scale only went up to 10 parts per million, but it's getting on the same order of a lethal dose of hydrogen cyanide. So I think I'm gonna reconsider chewing up apple seeds after this. I'm actually quite surprised by this. I didn't think it would be so high. Another thing to consider though, that this is actually a very concentrated sample of cyanide from the apple seeds, because normally if you chewed up apples and chewed up the seeds with them, it would go into your stomach, which has a lot bigger volume. So it would mix with that volume and you'd have a lot less concentration. But this, I just had a little tiny bit of water, around 1 milliliter, and added it to that. And so I concentrated the effect of the cyanide in it. So this is worst case scenario. Looks like worst case scenario could be quite dangerous with apple seeds. Hey, thanks for watching another episode of Every Kind of Scientist. If you enjoyed this video, remember to hit subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments about any of my content, feel free to write me a message in the comments section, and I'll see you next time.